What's going on, everybody? Ben Raven with M Live's Detroit Lions beat right here, coming to you from Ford Field after the Lions 40-14, just from start to finish, a dominating win against the Jacksonville Jaguars to get to 5-7 on the season to keep those distant playoff hopes alive. Apologies, headphone, microphone, everything tech that could have gone wrong after that game has so far. That's been the story of my 3 weeks. But I'm here. Lions 40-14 win. And if you're not counting that final kneel-out possession, they scored on all 8 series of the day. Touchdown, touchdown, field goal, field goal, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. And that's how you do it. Who won? The Lions won. The Lions won 40-14. Was never in doubt on this one, honestly. Deshaun Elliott forced the fumble early, the early fumble. Travis Etienne got stood up there, off for extra yardage. The safety knocks the ball out. Boom, the Lions score, and they never looked back. That early takeaway turned it into points. And without that, the late kneel down, they scored on all 8 possessions in this one. And Jared Goff and Ben Johnson had quite the plan. I mean, Jared Goff, guys. I know we've given Jared Goff a lot of flack since he got here. 31-41, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception. Fed Amon-Ra St. 11 catches, 114 yards, 2 scores. Got it going with DJ Chark, 5 catches, 98 yards. Beautiful, beautiful 41-yard ball on that play, reminiscent of the 3rd and 1 from last week, on the play from a couple of weeks ago against Miami. Goff hits that throw today. It's progress. It's progress. And the defense was all over. They were all over Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars in this one. Lawrence really could not get anything going. 17-31, 179, 1 touchdown late in this game. Got banged up right before the break on that James Houston sack. And we're going to talk about Jameson Williams here in a second. We're going to talk about James Houston because, the kid's played like 19 defensive snaps in 2 weeks. He's got a quarterback hit to go with those 3 sacks and a couple of nice-looking pass rushes. Just the rookie class, these guys keep producing. Aiden Hutchinson had another sack today. Bugs goes down, but Benito Jones gets in on that. Him and Hutchinson split that late sack on Lawrence. Just a really, really all-around dominating performance for the Lions today. And I know the Jaguars are the Jaguars. They came into this one 4-7, but this team was really playing hot. They were really playing hot. The things were clicking. They have a dynamic offense. They really do. And Detroit's defense answered the call today, and the offense, the offense didn't just answer the call. The offense went into just beatdown mode. This was scoring on all 8 possessions and then kneeling the game out in the end there. That has not happened around here much. We haven't seen a fourth quarter wave inside of Ford Field in a minute, and there was one of those going on today. But Jameson Williams, I think 5 or 6 snaps, he got targeted down there in the stretch. We never even found out the weird pregame report that he was going to play gunner for the Lions because they never had to punt. So Jack Fox got the day off on punting. We'll see if Jameson Williams is a future gunner. I know he was a stud at that in college, but I would have been very surprised to see that today. But he did get targeted down the sideline there in the fourth quarter. Did not come up with it. The pass was overthrown. Jameson was pretty solid coverage. Forced him out of bounds on that one. But, I got to get down in the locker room. Unfortunately, don't have a ton of time to talk today. But Jared Goff, 31-41, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 115.9 rating. It was all about Amon-Ra St. in this one. It's just 11 catches on 12 targets, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. And give it up. DeAndre Swift was up to 18 touches. That's his most since the season opener. He ran 14 times, 62 yards, scored. Jamal Williams extends his league lead with another touchdown, 11 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. He has 2 scores from tying Barry Sanders' single-season franchise record. It's nothing but good news here on this post-game chat, but I'm going to sprint down to that locker room. 40-14 Lions win, go to 5-7. This was just a really strong performance. I know the Jaguars were 4-7 too, but that team had been playing really solid lately. They got a lot of talent. They got a young quarterback. The Lions Deshaun Elliott set the tone early. Second offensive play of the game for the Jaguars. Forced fumble. Lions turned that on points. Never looked back. I'm never going to have an easier grades article for tomorrow morning than I will tonight. Seriously. It's like, I don't know who's not going to get an A. And we haven't been able to say that for a long time. 40-14. 5-7. The Lions have a major game next week, welcoming the division-leading Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings will have a chance to clinch the division with a win here at Ford Field next week. And then the Lions go away on the road before they're back home. But, hey, 5-7. They were at 11% chance for the playoffs today, and we're not going to go crazy with that. But a win only moves those up. So I'm going to head down to the locker room. Ben Raven signing off, mlive.com/Lions. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back next week. Another home game next week before they're on the road. Minnesota Vikings here next week. So a big game on the horizon. Thank you all. We'll check you later.